Guess what, everybody? It's fabric haul time! I have been so good at not buying fabric. I've just been determined not to look at eBay, not to look at auctions. I haven't even been to the vintage fairs that sell all the fabric, and you wouldn't believe how difficult that is. But when I had an email from the lady that sells me Indian fabric, I couldn't say no. So look what I have here. That's a big old box. It's actually been it's been about a year since I've had my regular supply from this lady in Birmingham, so I think that's not too bad. A box a year, that's all right. I just got to try and keep up with making enough clothes with the fabric. Oh my goodness me, there's a lot of stuff in here. Right, I think the best thing to do is I'm just going to go through it, and I should do my usual thing. I'll divide it up into clothes that can go through the washing machine and clothes that will need to be hand washed. That's the easiest thing to do to begin with. Box is empty. I'll just take you through some of the fabrics that we've got here then. These are the ones with the best detail. So we've got lots of browns. I mean, I love this for autumn. That'll make a lovely dress in autumn. This one is a bit weird. You've got this sort of modern print, and then somebody has painstakingly sewn every single one of those beads onto there, but sadly I don't think that looks very good at all. It looks really weird, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use that unless I just cut carefully round and sew it onto something else. Anyway, I'll have to think about that. Again, these purples with these flowers are beautiful for autumn. And we've got a matching trousers and tunic set, so that will give me lots of matching fabric. This one, you do get quite a lot of this sort of two-tone fabric where, like, depending on the light, it's either green or purple. I don't know, that's quite, to me, that's almost sort of like ravey type fabric. And then you've got these gold sequins sewn on as well, which are just stunning. But sometimes I find this sort of fabric difficult to place. And the top of this tunic, well, I mean, look at that. That's just, I just think how long that's taken someone to make. I love this green fabric. This is beautiful soft silk chiffon on the sleeves, and then you've got this lovely little pearls on the ends of the cuffs. That's really pretty. I really like that. And the neckline is the sort of like, I'm guessing those are Swarovski crystals. I'm guessing those are Swarovski crystals, and there, look how sparkly they are. And then you've got this sort of brocade down the front, so I can imagine making something quite luxurious, and that's at the hem as well. So yes, that'll be a beautiful green wedding dress in the making, I think. Then we have, I think this is, yeah, that's pure silk, definitely. And then look at those embellishments. The only thing I find with this really bright pink silk, it just doesn't sell well. So I might have a go at dyeing that. I might, we'll see. Because it would be a shame for, oh, clothes are falling down behind my back now as well. It'd be a shame for such beautiful fabric never to really see the light of day again. So I might have a go at dyeing it black, because I think the silver against black would be stunning. What else do we have under here? These beautiful sort of rust, sort of almost rose gold, almost copper colour here, with this embroidery, sort of leaf pattern on this. And this is a large scarf with a, like a sort of almost like a fringy sort of detail at the ends. So that's a large bit of fabric I can use there in a dress. And then not so many pale colours this time. I've got this pretty one, a very pale dusky pink. These are beautiful, but I'm never quite sure how to use them because they're quite difficult to cut across. What's it like underneath? Oh, it's fully lined, so I can't see in. Yeah, because I sort of, what I usually do is cut across at the waist and then form a skirt, a longer skirt with it. I'll see if I can do that. Yeah, how pretty is that? I can definitely see that as a bridal dress. We've got more embroidery and sequins here. Oh, I love this combination of colours here. This is the most beautiful soft silk chiffon I've ever felt, and it's this gorgeous colour. And then it came with this, again it's a bit two-tony, but I think it's subtle enough that I don't think it will put people off, but that's really pretty. It's got a really pretty neckline. And we've got some more pretty blues here and some lovely greens. Well, I can definitely see a mermaid wedding dress in the making with that, and with the green probably a woodland fairy dress. And then on the other side, falling down the back of the settee behind me, this is all the fabric that can be washed in the machine. Quite a lot of it has already been cut up. I think somebody's been through with a crafty eye, and yeah, there's a lot of pieces that have just been included here that I think those bits will be for accessories rather than dresses. Yeah, so again, a lot of deep colours. I do like, I mean, the red against that navy blue looks stunning, doesn't it? Yeah, the navy blue is nice. This skirt, this is a full-on skirt here. I'm half tempted to keep that for myself. I mean, I've been thinking about getting more into sort of boho style, so I might try that on and see what I think. The other thing I'm going to try on is this dress here. I've been catching up on Gardener's World. I hardly ever get a chance to watch telly anymore. This was from an episode about 2 weeks ago, but I'm catching up. I love Gardener's World. Anyway, this dress, look at it. It's really quite my style. It's sort of like a smocky dress. I'm not sure about the colour. Again, I might dye it a different colour, but bright and cheerful. I mean, it's not a colour I normally wear, but I'm going to try that on and see what I think. So, and there's another one in, but this one's a size small, so I don't know. I shall offer that to my kids. I don't know. They'll have to fight between them if they both like it. But they'll definitely like this colour because they're into pastel goth stuff at the moment. Mix that with a black jacket of some kind, and yeah, they're good to go. They're really pretty. I really like that. I'm gutted that, see, this is more my colour. Won't fit though, which is a shame. This one is more of a sort of dress style than a tunic. It doesn't split at the bottom, so I don't know, one of them might be interested in this as a dress for summer. That's quite pretty. There were a couple of full-on dresses. This red one is one of them, but tiny. I don't think that's going to fit any of us in the family, so I will probably just use the fabric, but it's pretty nice fabric, so I'm sure a red wedding dress will appreciate that being included in it. So there we are, that's everything. I hope you enjoyed watching the haul. If you'd like to see what I do with this sort of fabric, then please go through my old videos, because you'll see I've recently made a black and red dress, a black and pink dress, 2 pink dresses I made last year, pink and white dresses, out of all this sort of fabrics. So if you'd like to see what I do with them, go and have a look at those, and if you'd like to buy any of the dresses, click on the links below that lead you to Oshun. That would be lovely. And thanks for watching. If you like fabric as much as I do, then I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, it would be lovely to have you back, so please click that subscribe button below, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks, bye. Try not to have hair quite so ridiculous.